Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
What is up, everybody? Another episode of your GPK Warriors. It's your trio of terror, Handsome Sal, Raw Lamb, and the Albino Rhino. We are a trio. We are the GPK Warriors, baby. And if you guys don't know, Ryan Harris is an official member of the cast. He's one of us. And
One
tonight
of
we're gonna have a special
One
game
of
night.
one
One
of
of us. One of us. Geeble gobble. One of us.
game night.
Yes, game night with the freaks of the circus. We have a lady with a little ponytail, a really long face, looks like Alice the Goon. Man, one of us. But we're gonna play a game tonight. Tonight we are rolling dice. We are the GPK Warriors are RPG Warriors tonight. Raw Lamb and Ryan Harris will be going on an adventure. The adventure is called The Creature of Havoc from Finding Fantasy. We're gonna rock the house and we're gonna have some fun, y'all. So get ready. These guys already rolled their characters. Ryan Harris's name is the Albino Rhino, as we know him. Raw Lamb is Raw Lamb, and they've already got their stats. They got their stats going for this RPG. So we're gonna get this game going,
Ready
and
to go.
we're gonna get this stuff going. So let me I got the dice roller ready. Let me get the DM stuff open. I need everything open here. Dice roller down. Where is it? One last thing. Well, tell me how you guys' day was. What you guys been up to while I find this stuff? How are you guys doing?
I haven't really been doing much. Just went to work and now I'm here.
Ah, no. At least work wasn't too bad. You know what I mean? If it was something bad, you'd have something to say about it.
Oh, I can't really talk about it.
Nah, right? I hear that. I hear that. Sometimes I do. It's venting. But
Mm.
yeah, we're running the creature of havoc. We have the albino rhino being the barbarian of the group, and Raw Lamb is our swordsman archer.
Oh yeah,
He's our rogue. He is our
a
rogue.
rogue.
Based on stats, he is our rogue.
You betcha.
And we're dealing with the creature of havoc from Fighting Fantasy, the series. We're running these dice right here, which we see on the screen. And we're going to start this music up now. Get this going. Hello, friends. Let's see. Wait, that's not it. What music is that? There we go. There we go. Let's get to this.
Right.
Let's find out.
Some punchback music right there.
Facts. Get to the story. Okay. I'm going to give you guys some backstory first, I guess, before we run this, okay?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Where are we?
We're starting our venture, but the Tales of Trolltooth Pass. The Creature of Havoc adventure takes place in the region of Alancia, where the dusty Windward Plain meets Trolltooth Pass. North of the pass, the forest of spiders and the Moonstone Hills hide dark secrets. This is the region that the necromancer Zaradan Mar considers his own. To the south, the town of Salamonis stands as the last vestige of the civilization before the rolling hills become the mountainous reaches of Balthus Dyer's Kragan Heights. Westwards, the featureless Windward Plain leads the way towards Port Blackspan and the Western Ocean. The plain is a vital trade route between Eastern Alancia and both Western Alancia and the Old World. Let's see this real quick. Wares are brought to the west by merchants' caravans, which are heavily guarded by hired warriors known as the Strong Arms. Their job is to see that the caravans pass safely across the flatlands, those treacherous wastes east of Trolltooth Pass. Once through the pass, the Strong Arms leave the caravans at Chalice or Silverton and pick up another caravan making the return journey. Some prefer the peace and quiet of smaller villages, like Coven and Drystone, but not even the most courageous strong arm will stay near Dree, home of the witch women. Dree, the village of the Dree of the village of the witch women, a dark village nestling in the fork of two rivers like a viper in its nest. Dree is a magnet for miscreants and black-hearted creatures. It came into being originally as the home of the exiled hag witch Romina Dree, who had been banished from the town of Salamonis for her hideous magical experiments. Not content with the more acceptable forms of witchcraft, curses foretelling the future, love potions and herbal remedies, she turned her attentions to the essence of life itself. Romina Dree developed a fascination for what became known as the Maranga, the transplanting of limbs and organs from one creature to another by magical means. And she was obsessed by the desire to create a sort of hybrid super creature. Her magic was used on both men and beasts, and it left many mutant mixtures of each species suffering in the gutters of Salamonis. Her vile witchcraft was branded as unholy insults to the sanctity of life. She was on the verge of displeasing the gods of Salamonis. Thus, she was banished from the town. She was taken in chains to a place far north of Salamonis and there released. This place was in the fork between the Deedlewater and Spider Rivers. And there, Romina Dree made her home and continued her experiments. Though exiled from Salamonis, she was not without her devotees, and many of her fellow hag witches from Salamonis made the pilgrimage to visit or even join Romina and Dree as the growing village became known. And from other areas of Alancia, witch women joined the growing community, where they would practice their black arts freely and learn more of the developing art of Maranga from Romina herself. Outsiders who'd sailed the Deedlewater and happened across the witch woman's village were horrified at the sights they saw. Semi-creatures with dreadful deformities were left in the street to suffer. Indescribable monsters, which by rights should never have been seen life, but were now doomed to scratch a living in the gutters of Dree. This they did by murdering and feeding off other creatures whose mutations were such that they could not defend themselves or escape. Hell itself could surely not boast that its minions were as wretched as the Maranga spawned creatures of Dree. The witch woman reveled in their creation. In their eyes, such suffering was inevitable. They considered their creations no more than living vegetables unworthy of pity. These creatures were eaten as food or kept as pets or used as subjects in further Maranga experiments. Later, most hideous were sold to visiting merchants and traders as curiosities, and many are to be seen as traveling circuses which tour Alancia. Outside of that, we're going to go to the story. Those we know, there's witches, there's evil people, we have a coven, and we're going to start from the story. Let's go to the beginning.
I feel like I'm going to get killed by Kenny G.
No, Kenny G's attacking me right now.
I know, I'm going to turn that off.
Can I roll for deafness?
Yes, I was about to turn it off. That's not even the files I put on. I try to upload things, and it's not even the things I uploaded.
Sure, it's not.
I know, I wish. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah. I was
Right?
like, Sal's trying to romance me.
Never,
Some
never.
Yeah,
witch
I'm gonna
up in
have
cave.
to. I played
All
this
right, you
game.
guys ready? You guys ready?
Yeah.
The pain is unbearable. Summoning up all your energy, you open your eyes, gentlemen. First one and then the other. They narrow to slits as they adjust themselves to strain of trying to see once more. Then relax as they make out familiar shapes in the dim light. A dirt floor, rocky walls. Then the pain takes over. Your head rocks. Your eyes submit and close tightly in an agonized grimace. Instinctively, you raise your hands to cup your face, and a low moan mingles with the rasping sound as your rough fingers scrub the scaly skin above your eyes.
Ugh.
After some time, the pain begins to ease. You open your eyes once more and peer out from between your gnarled fingers. You seem to be at the dead end of a passageway. Your surroundings are barely visible, but a dull glow is coming from the north extent of the passageway, which stretches from before you. A sound is also coming from this direction of irregular breathing. Someone alive is up there. You heave your great bulky body to its feet, so you guys are beefy. Along with your backs, the spines bristle. Swinging your heavy head slowly from side to side, you progress. Your progress is decided. Northwards is the only option to you. Muscles strain and succeed in raising a lumbering foot, which thuds loudly on the ground in front of you. You repeat the action. first with one foot, then the other. After 4 steps, the motion has become automatic. You are moving more quickly and more quietly up the passage. When you reach the end, your eyes are drawn to a huddled shape lying on the ground in front of you. The small figure lies on its side. Facing away from you, it is shrouded in a dirty brown cape tied around its neck. It lies in a puddle of thick red liquid. Its body rises and it falls irregularly with each breath. Some unidentified feeling swells within you. Is it anger, hate, fear, curiosity, hunger, or even sympathy? You bend down towards the little creature, uttering a meaningless grunt as you do so. The sound rouses the figure, which rolls slowly over to face you. The creature's dirty face is light-skinned, though barely visible under the thick hair which shades its closed eyes and almost totally obscures its mouth. From its chin, the hair rolls abundantly down its chest in a gray, unruly mass. Underneath the body, and now exposed by the creature's movement, is a sharp, shiny shaft, and this catches your attention. As you stand there staring, the creature's eyes flick open because you're staring at his shaft.
Oh,
Kenny
They
G's
focus,
back.
they focus on your bulky shape and a look of terror streaks across the creature's face. In spite of its pain, it fumbles forward and grasps the shiny shaft, holding its pointed end towards you and baring its teeth. The wounded dwarf you have found is inevitably in need of help. Will you show him no harm? Will you try to talk to him? Or will you bring your foot down heavily on his neck? You guys can you guys can decide what you want to do.
I
Let
don't
him
know.
live for the moment. See what he has to say.
All right.
Do you guys want to talk to him? Do you guys want to show him no harm? Show him you mean no harm, or do you guys want to hurt him?
No harm.
You guys
Yeah,
agree?
no harm. Yeah, no,
No harm? All right, so we're gonna do no harm. No, so do you want to show him no harm, or do you want to try to talk to him? One of the two. Pick one.
Oh, try to talk to him.
Try to talk to him,
Yeah.
or show him no harm.
Okay.
I'm giving you a real choice because this could lead to sudden death. You guys can die. You guys can get into a battle
Just for saying something to him?
just for saying. You
Oh,
might scare him. What do you, I mean? I'm giving you the option. You have the choice. There's a wounded dwarf. He just grabbed a sharp weapon, and now he's got his back against the wall. Will you show him that you mean no harm? Will you show
Yes.
him?
Show him.
Will you try to
him.
talk to him? That's your second option. Will you try to talk to him? And your third
Show him.
option is, would you bring your foot down on his neck
Just
heavily?
give him the show.
Show him no harm. That's
Yeah.
all right. We're going to it. Turn to page 93. I'm going to 93. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. We're almost there.
I want his Lucky Charms.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. He might have some lucky charms for you.
He's
You
definitely
reach down. Ryan reaches down with his hand to help him to his feet. But as you move, the little creature strikes it and cuts his sword cuts into your forearm.
son of a bitch.
Luckily, the tough scales prevent it from doing any harm, but you must lose 2 stamina points. The 2 stamina points off Ryan. Ryan has 13, so we're going to subtract 2, so that makes him have 11 on my score sheet. So I'm documenting that now.
Stamina, I had 19.
No, you had a 19. You had on luck. No, I mean skill. No, you're right. No, stamina. I'm right. You're right. It's stamina. I gotta take it off your stamina. You're right. I put it on skills. Thank you for catching that. That's why we all keep this score. So you're at 17 on stamina now. Boom, boom.
I
There
knew
we
I
go.
should have crushed him.
Yeah, we'll keep the 19 there because remember, if you heal, that's your regular energy. Now, instead of reaching for his arm, your hand opens and grips the dwarf's neck. Ryan struggles to control his actions, but to no avail. Your sharp talons dig into the unfortunate creature's flesh. His eyes bulge and he tries to scream. Frantically, he hits you again with the sword, but the blow lacks power. Deduct 1 more stamina point. Then the dwarf's body goes limp. So now you're down to 16 on stamina. Your tremendous strength put the poor creature out of its misery, but the incident has left you feeling very strange. Although you wish to help the dwarf, you have helped him onto an early grave. Will you put these thoughts out of your mind and leave the area? That's your first option. Second option would be, will you try to hide the body? Or third option, will you examine the body?
Examine.
Examine? All right, gentlemen, you guys are looking to examine the body. We're going to go to page 399. I'm zooming. Almost there. 399. Your hands relax and the sharp claws retract into your fingers. You clumsily fumble through the dwarf's dirty vestments. Your fingers will not fit into the pockets, but you do succeed in snapping the thongs of a large leather pouch which the creature has around its waist. As the tie breaks, the pouch spills its contents on the ground in front of you. Damn, I talked like Captain Kirk right there for a second. It contains several circular pieces of shiny metal and a piece of hide, which unfolds as it drops out of the pouch. It is light in color and has markings all over one side. You pick it up awkwardly and look at it, but it makes no sense at all. You become quite fascinated by this piece of leather. You turn it around, rub it with your hands, and throw it in the air. You place it on your arm and on your head. You decide to take the leather with you. Unknown to you, the message on the hide may be useful later in your adventure. Turn to three. Oh no! If your first option is to examine. If you want to examine the message, if you ever want to examine this message, you can go to this page and examine it. Do you want to examine the message?
Might as well. Let's get it over with.
Okay. Before we do that, though, I want to finish this page thing up right here. It says, I can go back there actually. I'll go to that and then we'll finish that. So 337 to 399. 337. The message says in 337. Wow. It says a whole bunch of gibberish. Underneath this writing is more, but written in a different style. Oh, this is crazy. They want us to learn this fucking language and try to break that. Fuck that. I'm not gonna even show that. That's crazy. Okay, back to 399. It's a bunch of gibberish, okay? It's probably gonna make sense later. It's probably gonna make us go to a page and make us translate it later. But right now we don't know what it means. As you may have realized by now, your own wishes have little effort on your reactions as a creature. You have only a glimpse of what you are like and what you are capable of. Although this will change as the adventure progresses, at this stage, you are at the mercy of your own whims and instincts. You are standing at a junction where you may go either east or west. Roll one dice. If you roll 1, 2, or 3, you go to this one page. If you go to 4, 5, or 6, we're going to another page. So we're going to roll right now, guys. Let's get this going. Boom. 1. So we're going to page. Yep, we're going to page 308.
Is that west?
I guess so.
All right, then.
That was the first option, I'm assuming.
That's where the gold is.
Yep. 308 says, you travel west. It was west. You travel west along a twisting passageway. Several times you guys bump clumsily into walls and grunt in an annoyance, but your tough scales protect you from damage. The temperature drops noticeably, and each breath sends steady snorts from your nostrils. After narrowing slightly, the passage widens as it leads towards another chamber. A sound from ahead and a flickering light warn you to take care, but rather than making you stop and listen, the prospect of an encounter seems to excite you. You bare your teeth and your claws and stride forward into the chamber. So we're going to another page. You guys are going full. I think you guys are monsters.
I would have to guess that.
Scales and claws and teeth. You guys are snorting.
Lizard people.
Yeah, you guys are lizard people. Roaring like enraged demons, you guys rush into an open chamber, ready to take on whatever is inside. Terrified shrieks come from a small party of adventurers huddling around a makeshift campfire in the center of the area. 3 figures are warming themselves by the fire. One wears shiny clothes that clink as he moves. Another is dressed in red and also grows long dark hair with his chin. The third is a tiny creature with a polished hide on his chest. He has no hair on his chin, but has plenty of feet, which he has been holding up to it warm at the fire. He sounds like a hobbit. Your eyes fix on the smallest of the 3. So you guys want to eat this hobbit. Your breathing gets heavier, and a feeling of pure hatred grips you. Without hesitating, you stomp across and grab the miserable hobbit with your claws. The other two are caught off balance and are slow to react. The Hobbit has no weapons and should be an easy victim. All right, we're gonna roll the Hobbit's score. The Hobbit is going to have, let's see, the Hobbit. You roll 2 dice, and then we add 6. 5 plus 6 is 11, is what the Hobbit has. That is his skill.
Shit.
Oh no, we don't have to roll his. I'm sorry. His skill's already 5. I'm sorry. They already have his set. We don't have to roll yours. Okay. His skill is 5. His stamina is 6. The one that grabbed it was was Robert. Robert, you grabbed the Hobbit in a hungerous state. We're gonna roll 2 dice for you, bro, and add 6 to that. And if you roll a double, it's an instant kill. You ready, brother?
Ready, Hobbit.
Let's go.
Put some barbecue sauce on him.
10 plus 6 is 16. This is your attack. All right. The Hobbit's is 5. We're gonna roll a dice now. We're gonna roll 1 dice now.
Give him a good schmick.
All right. You roll a 4. The Hobbit rolls 1. Subtract it. That's 3 from the Hobbit. The difference is 3, so it's 3 from the Hobbit. The Hobbit only has 2 lives left, 2 energies left. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the stamina. Skill is your attack. Stamina. He has 3 stamina left. I'm sorry. All right. Roll again, Robert.
Click.
You roll a 1.
Oh no. It's a bad
Hobbit
Hobbit.
rolls 6.
Bad Hobbit.
Hobbit is weak, so we can take 2 points off of his attack. With a difference, that was 5, so he takes 3 off of your skill, Robert, and off your stamina. So now you have 15 out of 18.
Yeah.
So I'm documenting that right now. We also have Ryan has I forgot Ryan has 11. I gotta put that down. Okay. Next roll for Robert. 5. Hobbit. 5.
Wow.
And again, Robert. 6. Hobbit.
Done.
5.
What?
That's 1 off the Hobbit. Guess what? That gives that's 1 off the Hobbit. What's like he's down to 2. It's Ryan's turn. Ryan's tired of seeing this Hobbit trying to poke you in the eye while you have him in his grasp. So Ryan's gonna roll 1. We're gonna see what Ryan's is now. We're gonna roll what Ryan's twice. 5. Oh no, we already rolled Ryan's. Ryan's skills is 13. That's right. We did this in the beginning. I keep forgetting. We're gonna take these off. Ryan's roll is 6. Hobbit's roll is 1. The Hobbit is dead.
That's a dead Hobbit.
The Hobbit is dead. Yep, that is a dead Hobbit. After the Hobbit dies, you ignore. Let's see. Turn to page 86.
Do you eat the Hobbit for more stamina?
Yes. Let's see. Once we learn how to play this more, we're going to get a better routine going. I'm still trying to jump through everything. You have finally killed the little creature. You must turn your attention to the other 2 humans. While you have been battling their companion, they have been preparing to attack.
Oh.
The red robed figure is facing you, pointing the little finger of each hand at you and mumbling.
Uh-oh. He's summoning some shit.
The shiny human grabbed a sword similar, you remember, to the dwarfs, but larger, and is shouting to the other. You cannot fight them both at once. Which will you direct your attentions towards? Roll 1 dice. If you roll 1 through 4, you will attack the shiny guy. If you roll 5 through 6, you will attack the red guy.
Which one is casting?
The red guy. So we want to hit a 5 or 6.
Yeah. Smack. Oh.
1.
Well,
We're going after the knight.
All right.
That's scary. We're giving this mage a time to attack. Ignoring the weaker looking of the 2 humans. Oh, that they're already prefacing it. Weaker looking? Yeah, because he's got magic, motherfucker. You face the figure in clinking armor. He holds his ground, his sword poised, ready to strike. Resolve your combat with the knight in plate armor. Armored knight has 8 in skill and 9 in stamina. Ryan Harris goes for the first blow. Ryan, let's roll.
I think we got to kill that wizard.
Ryan hits a 4. I know.
I think he's controlling the armor.
Knight hits 1. Let's take that off the so his 8 skill. We're down to 8 now for the Knight. Robert's turn.
Click.
2. Knight. 1. Another 1 off the Knight.
Give him a smack.
Knight's gonna swing. Knight's rolling first. He's attacking Ryan.
I think you ducked, Ryan.
He rolled a 3. If you roll a higher number, Ryan, you duck. 4. Duck.
Look at that. Easily
Dodged by
missed.
Ryan. Robert's turn. Ryan's turn again. Ryan gets his strike back.
Oh, of course you're gonna swing after.
3
Dodge.
by Ryan. Knight strike. 3 by Ryan, the Knight. They get the roll again. Ryan strikes. 1. Oh no. Knight. 6.
Oh,
5 off of Ryan's stamina. That knocks him down to 11.
that's some bunk.
That's some bunk for sure. Robert, you got to attack him, buddy. 4 from Robert. 5 from the Knight. He's fighting. That's 1 off raw lamb. You got 14 raw lamb.
Yeesh.
Knight's gonna attack again. He's going for raw lamb this time. 4 on the raw lamb. Raw lamb's turn. 2. That means 2 off raw lamb. Damn, this Knight is fighting. He's playing for keeps. He must have loved that hobbit. That must have been his lover. He must have loved that hobbit hole. 3. 3 by Ryan. 3 by the Knight. Damn, you guys keep going clashing.
You'd think the luck would go over the line and
Right?
smack that dwarf.
6 for Ryan. 3 for the Knight.
There
He
you
takes
go.
3 off the Knight. There we go, Ryan.
He's done, right?
Yep, he's dead. There we go.
What the hell's this wizard doing?
Oh, no. No, actually, the Knight's still alive. The Knight that has 4 points left.
Oh shit!
Robert, it's your turn.
All right,
Attack.
Smack.
6.
Smack.
5. 1 point off. Down to 3. Knight attacks. He's going for Ryan.
Oh my goodness!
2. Ryan swings.
Give him a harder.
6.
There you go. He's
Ryan
done.
takes 2 off. Not only does Ryan dodge, he takes 2 off the stamina because it's over 3 points. Boom. That means that the enemy only has 2 health left. You guys can kill this fucking Knight. Robert roll. No, Knight's roll. Knight rolls 5. Knight rolls 5. No. It's Ryan's turn. Ryan rolls 5. That was right. I forgot. That was Ryan's counterattack. Ryan rolls 5. Knight rolls again.
2.
4. 1 point off. Robert, it's on you, bro. You can get the final blow because the Knight only has 1 health left.
Roly.
3 on Robert. 4 on the Knight. He
You
slices.
kidding me?
11. You and Ryan have the same health right now.
He nicked my ear.
Knight's turn. He's going back for Robert again. 1.
He's about to get
Robert,
counterattacked.
if you get a number higher, 3 points higher than that, you kill them. If you get 1 or 2 above it, you dodge. Bow, murdered. Counterattack. That is a dead fucking Knight. You defeat him. We go to 392. We're looking at the next guy.
Yeesh.
There we go. Damn, you guys are surviving. There we go. Your final blow sends the Knight flying across the chamber to land in a crumpled heap against one wall. Robert grunts in satisfaction. Your attention is immediately drawn back to the dead hobbit lying by the fire, and your mouth waters. Robert's still in love with that fucking hobbit. He wants to eat it. Your mouth waters at the thought of its sweet flesh, but you have forgotten the final adventurer. The wizard has now completed his spell. With the final incantation, he delivers his magic directed straight at Robert with his 2 little fingers. You feel no more than a tingling sensation as his spell takes effect. A smile spreads across the sorcerer's lips. He then attacks and grabs Ryan, and Ryan is now caught up in the spell. You both attempt to step forward and slash him with your claws, but your muscles will not respond. Instead, you step over the dead knight. You pick him up and carry him over your shoulder. Ryan then carries this the same with the Hobbit. The wizard then makes his way down the passage. You follow carrying the rest of his party, and this will be your fate: to spend the rest of your life as a slave to your master, whose control creature spell has worked perfectly. That is the end of your adventure, gentlemen.
Well, nothing to carry.
Wow.
No loot to write down. All right. Well, at least we're getting 3 squares a day and a job. Hey, what else do you want?
Wow, that is crazy, man. So if the dice went the other way and you guys attacked the mage, this would have totally survived. You guys would have went to the next thing. Man, what do you think about that, Ryan? This was your first time playing a role-playing game.
I don't know what to think. I'm still hungry.
But this is just a little test, man. I just want to have a little fun with you guys. We're going to do another one another time, a different book and different characters. It's more fun when people do it when they roll their own dice. I'm doing all the things for you, so it feels less
interactive.
Feels automated. Yeah, it feels less interactive. It's like putting a game on autopilot because I'm rolling for you guys. But normally you feel like you have more control when you do your own rolls and yada yada. You know what I mean? But that's what this is. We're gonna do a few more just for fun, just to get some more content out there, and maybe invite the community to join us too, and make these parties bigger. And we'll use bigger dice, the bigger sided dice. But thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, bros, for hanging out. This was the RPG Warriors tonight. We rocked it. What a wonderful night. Have a good night, people.
Good night.
Boom, boom.